Just a little video short here, 2:37 p.m. Monday, August 26, 2024. Mark Kulak, Qsatonic.live. And I just wanted to document that we have to live in a scent-free and a chemical-free environment due to, some would call it MCS or multi-chemical sensitivity. And this is something which is often experienced by people who have experienced some type of immune system impact or compromise or damage. Chronic fatigue is a good example of this. When your immune system is impacted at some point during your life, I won't even go over the possibilities which are there. Immune systems in organisms aren't there to just protect them against viruses and bacteria. It's a misnomer. It's really a validation. It's a chemical control. It's a contaminant eradication. It's a quality control system, all packaged into one. It is a self versus non-self identification system. That's another way of thinking about it. So if it is dysregulated, that's what I was trying to find. What happens is the body can overreact. And so if your immune system or an immune system gets involved, if there is a foreign contaminant, a chemical, a liquid, solid, whatever, that is on the body, inside the body, etc. And in addition to people, for some reason, our immunologists can easily promote the idea that some people are more vulnerable to bacteria or whatever than others. But when it comes to a hyperactive immune system from things like chemicals in the air, they don't really want to go there. And I don't know why. You'd think that they would want to promote a better understanding across as many people, across the population, about how the immune system works and when it is activated and when it is not, and so on. Anyways, because of the events that led us here, we have a chemical-free home. I did not make this decision unilaterally. It was something that we needed to do for everyone who lives within the household. So this means no scented detergents. This means obviously no perfumes, colognes, room fresheners. If any type of carpet cleaners or anything else needs to be used, it needs to be scent-free. Paints need to be as chemical-free as possible, and that's usually asking a lot, because even sometimes the scent-free ones, or the low, what they call it, the low off-gassing ones, sometimes can still off-gas. And you wouldn't believe how many things that come into a household actually have chemicals on it which off-gas. One of those things is this. Amazon packages, Amazon bags. And what happens over time is if you live in a chemical-free environment, you will start to notice things that you didn't notice before. I used to use Tide detergent all the time or something similar up until 5, 8 years ago, 10 years ago. I used to associate that smell with things being fresh. Now, if there's someone like standing 20 feet away from me, just washed their clothes, I can smell it. I've become decontaminated. So recently, we put out a Facebook post asking why aren't people complaining about the chemicals in bags? And shockingly, most people just said, I haven't noticed it. You must be super sensitive. It's funny. And I remember feeling a little frustrated when I first had to go chemical free, thinking, I like my laundry detergents. What's the big deal? How else am I going to know if something is clean or fresh or whatever? So this bag, I actually can't keep it in my office that long. The smell inside of this thing is so toxic. 5 years ago, I wouldn't have known this. Or 8 years ago, or whatever. I would not have known this. Most people don't know this. But now, I can smell it. Matter of fact, right now, I have a headache because I smelled this bag. I need to take some ibuprofen or something, hydrate, because my body's already reacting to this freaking thing. It's not just Amazon. Here's a J. Crew bag that came in recently. Horrible smell. Oh my God. Sorry for blasphemy. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. It's awful. It's awful. And I'm doing this video because I'm in this now with my life partner and my best friend. And I want people to hear that just because you can't smell it, that doesn't mean it's not there. I promise you, if I didn't go chemical free, I wouldn't be able to smell it either. And over time, I would probably wonder why sometimes I got headaches, or why maybe it could result in all kinds of sleep dysregulation. You can make up for it with dietary mistakes. There's all kinds of things, reactions which can happen over time to the body, which you're not aware of, and you just think it's something else. You don't know the ocean of toxicity that you are within. I didn't know it then. And boy, these bags are just absolutely awful. And I'm not showing these bags because these are the only things that smell. And I think the scents are actually part of probably some antibacterial, antimicrobe, or whatever effort. Or most people actually want that smell because they think that means clean. Isn't that crazy? A toxic off gas, such as Glade plugins, is associated with clean. How do you know it's clean if it doesn't smell like something that came out of a chemical plant in World War II, but somehow reminds me of a violet or whatever? Just wanted to put it on the air. I actually have to stop the show right now. I'm already just waving it around like this. Holy crap, how bad this stuff is. And I wanted you to hear it from me and see it so that, I don't know, maybe it would help you believe it. I'm not embarrassed to say it. It's an inconvenience, and I feel bad that most people can't see it, and they may never pick up on it. That's the sad part. Good people who are actually reasonably well-read and are trying to find alternative media sources, etc., open-minded, really? They can't believe that this stuff smells as bad as it does. Amazing. So that's it, everyone.